Hi everyone, I'm Surface Nerd, and today we'll be talking about gas masks of 1916, or used in 1916, by the two most opposing forces on the Western Front, Germany and France. You're probably thinking, what about Britain? Well, I don't have a P helmet, and I don't want a P helmet. Pyro helmet. Yeah, no, I don't want, I mean, they're kind of cool, but I don't have one. And they're not expensive. I know where to get a replica of them, but I really don't kind of want one because I'm never going to use it because I'm not interested in British stuff whatsoever. British World War I and World War II, I don't give a crap. Gonna be honest. But yeah, and I mean, really, France and Germany are the big forces. Everyone's like thinks Britain was the biggest fighting force against the Germans. No, France, I'm pretty sure, lost the most casualties on the Western Front. So, I mean, you gotta give them the credit. I mean, when you think of the Western Front, World War I, think of Germany and France, because those were the biggest opponents. Don't think Britain and Germany, and don't think France is a side burner, because France was the big leader of the Western Front, not Britain. Anyways, so I'll probably post the video of the two German gas masks before this one. So I've talked already a lot about this gas mask itself, but for a refresher, if you haven't watched that video, this was a German gas mask developed in 1915, called the Moon mask because it would have a rubber liner, used by almost all the Central Powers, probably except the Ottoman Empire. The most famous use of it besides Germany was Austria-Hungary, who used it throughout the entire war. This, of course, is the 1915 gas mask bag, which would go around your belt, and, of course, yeah, you just carry it with you on your belt. In 1916, they developed the canister for this, and I think later, I don't know if it was in 1916 or 1917, but there was a canister actually developed for the M2 as well. That's what this is, the M2 gas mask. So let's compare the gas masks and how they would be carried. Of course, I'll talk about this one. We have, glass eye holes, which are actually a lot bigger than the M2 ones. The detachable filter. And, of course, you have the straps up here with the springs and the carrying strap right down here. Sorry, I just realized I wasn't showing any of that. There's the string stops and the carrying strings. Sorry, too focused. So if I remember correctly, I believe this filter could last 3 hours out in gas, if not, it was 4. This, however, is your longest lasting gas mask, the M2, lasting 5 hours in gas. However, of course, like I said in the other video, and if you haven't watched it, go watch it. The good thing about the detachable filters is you just take the filter off, put a new one on when it's done, and when it can't work. This, though, once all the chemicals are out of that padding, you gotta get a new mask. So what is the M2? Because I haven't looked at anything about the M2. It's a canvas made with, it's canvas, of course, with the canvas canvas protection. And then on the inside, and what the actual mask is this thick, like, cotton kind of material, and the cotton on the inside and the fabric would be, induced with, chemicals which would block out the gas. So basically, it kind of repels the gas with chemicals. So we have 2 eye holes here, and on the inside we can see that it is a big leather connection piece. However, there was a predecessor to this, which this was all one piece. However, the actual M2, is a 2-piece system, so I can actually fold this gas mask in half. However, for the original version of this, it was a 1-piece, so you couldn't do this. So you could not put it in a canister. Actually, no, I think it was, I don't remember if that was a previous version of the M2 or if it was the first M2s. That might have been the first M2s, I can't remember. But if you want to go learn about that and any other World War I gas mask for that matter, you can go to, was it World War I fandom, I believe? Yes. Yeah, because that's where I got a lot of this information from. But yeah, so they would actually break. The glass would break because it couldn't bend. But yeah, so we have a leather construction on the inside, around the eye holes, and we have some glass eye holes. This is actual glass, just like this one. We have, of course, the carrying straps, so just to have it around your neck, and then the tightening straps that go around your head. This is the only gas mask that fits me. Besides my GP5, this is the only one that fits me. Don't know why, but those straps do. And I do know that the American SBRs, which are the British ones, I guess, would fit me as well. I have worn one. It's in my intro. And the next gas mask I'm going to get for World War I stuff hopefully should fit me. Because it's very similar to another gas mask I have. I'm probably already hinting away at what it is. But I think it'll be cool. Personally, out of all the gas masks I have, this one's my favorite. I don't know why, I just love the look of the M2. It's just interesting. But yeah, so this was developed in 1916, used by the French, Belgians, Italians for a little bit, if I remember correctly, the Russians, the Romanians, the Serbians. Basically, everyone they supplied with an Adrian helmet also sometimes ended up getting M2 gas masks if they didn't have their own domestic production. Of course, Russia did, but that's a different story. Maybe a future story. Okay, I'm hinting at what it is already, aren't I? Okay, no more hints. You'll probably already know, but if you don't know, then you'll just wait and see. And it won't be too long, too, so I'm excited about that, actually. But yeah, M2 gas mask, I kind of like it more than this. But yeah, anyways, so it comes in this canvas bag, just like the M15, and of course, it fits perfectly. There's actually also a tab in here that I'm not too sure. There's a pocket in here, and I don't know what it's for. There's also a pocket. Oh, no, it's not a pocket there, but like I don't know what that would be for. If someone knows, please tell me. And then of course it has carrying straps, unlike this one, but like the actual canister, it has carrying straps, so it's not restricted to your belt, which is quite nice, I must say. But yeah, so the M2 gas mask was actually pretty effective. The United States also used it, forgot to mention that. And actually, a lot of U.S. soldiers would be equipped with the SBR and the M2. And you basically, it was supposed to be, the M2 was supposed to be your main gas mask. The SBR would be your secondary. But since the U.S. soldiers were so inexperienced, they ended up using their SBRs first, which actually got a lot of them killed since it didn't last as long as the M2. So yeah, if you get an M2, just use it. I believe there's also versions with actual leather constructions instead of canvas. I think that the actual ones are leather. I think there is actual originals that are canvas straps on the front as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do recall a lot of originals and some replicas actually out there have leather protectors instead of canvas. Although, in my opinion, the canvas kind of looks a bit better. And I've seen reenactors with these, like actual French reenactors at the Museum of American GI. They have these gas masks because, like, it's basically the same. May not have the leather construction, but hey. So yeah, out of these two gas masks, which one would be better to have in the field? For one attack, I'll take the M2. For a long period of time, take the M15. Because this would be great in one attack because it lasts so long. And it's actually pretty comfortable gas mask too, I must say. However, since there's no actual filter, breathing kind of, yeah, I feel like it fogs up too easy. Oh no, sorry, 5 hours isn't, I'm stupid. It's not, it's 5 hours in the sense of that's how long it takes before the glass eyes need to be, or got foggy and you need to wipe them off. Which is bullcrap if you're running. If you're running, your time's shortened. Let me just tell you that, especially in the heat. Oof. But yeah, for a long period of time, give me the M15. For one attack, I'll take the M2. Because this just works. This will just last me longer for one attack of gas. However, if I'm going to be using it for a couple of months, I would choose something that I can reuse and not have to get a completely new gas mask. Because in that case, I might be without a gas mask for a couple of days, and if there's a gas attack, I'm screwed. So, give me one where I can just get a new filter. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it for the comparison of the French and German gas masks. I did it on my last channel. I might not do it on this one, but it depends. If people want to see it, comment it. Or if you don't want to comment and you just want to get likes, if this video gets more than 10 likes, I'll do a video where I put on my gas masks. or if people really want it, and if this video gets a good amount of views and people want to see me put on gas masks, you know, just like see how it will look on a person ish. I could tell you ish because that one, the leather one, don't fit me that well, but I can make them fit. Voice crack, goddamn. But yeah, if you want to see these gas masks be put on, hear what they kind of sound like, and get my opinion on how they fit, and just like what about it, then yeah, 10 likes, and I will uphold to that promise. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
I'll place my